When I retired from professional basketball and moved on to my next career, I was completely lost. No purpose, no fulfillment, no passion, walking around slightly depressed if I'm honest. Eventually, I landed on my feet in the world of sales. I learned how to communicate effectively, I learned how to negotiate, and I learned how to influence. I learned to kind of get what I wanted, if that makes sense, in a professional, business-orientated manner. And I learned that I wanted to do something I'm passionate about, I'm fulfilled about, and I want that passion back that I used to have when I had playing basketball. You know, I used to wake up in the morning, it's like, great, I love what I do, I'm training for basketball, I'm chasing my dream, I'm living the dream, playing basketball. Once I transitioned into the corporate world, I didn't have that anymore. But through a lot of grit and grind, I learned how to be effective in sales. And then it dawned on me, a lot of athletes are very effective in sales because we're driven, we're resilient, we're competitive, and we have a lot of grit about us. And the skills that you gain in sales allows you to then go after what you really want. Eventually I realized because athletes are so successful in sales, every company should be hiring athletes on their teams. And that's how Athlete to Business was born. I realized so many other athletes struggle with that transition into new careers like I did, but then I realized once they actually figure it out, they can be absolute weapons in the world of business and sales. And I've learned that sales is such an important career for athletes because it enables you to build a skill, influencing, negotiating, communicating, which opens so many doors for you, networking, right? Because of those skills that I built, I was able to launch my own business, which is Athlete to Business, what I love doing, and be somewhat effective in it and grow the business. So it's so important for athletes to seriously consider careers in sales because what I've learned, one of the main reasons that athletes struggle post-sport is because when we do something new outside of sport and we're not passionate about it, we have no fulfillment, it's just a spiral to a bit of depression, anxiety, and just no happiness in your life because like, hold on, I used to wake up in the morning, I used to love what I'm doing, rugby, soccer, football, basketball, you name it, whatever sport, swimming, all kinds of sports. Now you're doing something else and you just don't love it. What I've learned is a lot of athletes find that fulfillment, passion again, when they do something for themselves, when they chase another dream, when they go into entrepreneurship. Now it's very tough to just go from athlete to entrepreneurship. There's got to be stuff in between. I went from athlete into sales, hating it. Like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not passionate about it. But then, hold on, I'm building some really important skills here. Okay, I learned to upskill myself. Now I know how to communicate, how to negotiate, how to influence. Came up with the idea of the Athlete to Business. That's my purpose, that's my dream. All right, let's go chase that. I was able to chase that because I had these skills that I've built working in sales. That's why I find working in sales for athletes so valuable. You might not enjoy it, you might not love it, but hey, you're building these really important skills, right? Communication skills, emotional intelligence as well, influencing, negotiating. And then you can take that to start your own business one day, be an entrepreneur, and that's where real passion and purpose comes in your life. That's why we place athletes into sales. Hey, and whilst you're working in sales, trying to figure out what you really want to do, maybe start your own business one day, be an entrepreneur, you can actually make a lot of money. A lot of athletes we've placed in sales started on 70 to 80K base salaries, but within a year are making 150, making 200. Some within 2 years are making 300, 350K. Plenty of examples of what we've done that in the past. As an athlete, seriously consider a career in sales.